Hey everybody, it's Delicia and thanks for stopping by the Cigar Vixen channel. So today, in the spirit of getting ready for the 4th, of course, I have a great cigar that I'm going to be reviewing. This is the Brick House Double Connecticut. It's featuring a beautifully grown USA Connecticut wrapper and US Connecticut binder that's on top of Nicaraguan filler. It's hand rolled at the J.C. Newman Pensa factory in beautiful Esteli, Nicaragua. And it's available in 6 different vitolas. So we have the Corona Larga, we have the Robusto, a short torpedo, a Toro, a Churchill, and then this mighty 6.5 by 60. So those of you who watch my videos regularly will know that I usually lean to the smaller vitolas. So I thought I'd change it up and show the variety and smoke something bigger. So what I like about the Brick House line in particular is it's a brand that you can trust. It's been around. Actually, they debuted back in 1937, I believe, was the first Brick House. And since then, you know, they're a strong company coming from J.C. Newman. Beautiful blends that they have. So there's a Maduro and a natural, and then of course the Double Connecticut. I have featured the Maduro quite a few times on my top 5 lineup. It's a great go-to stick, and best of all is the price point. So this is a real steal of a cigar. Featuring high quality tobacco, and you're getting it for this particular size is about $7 depending on where you're buying it from, but right around $7, and then all the other vitolas are under that. So it's a steal of a cigar. It's a great stick to stock up in the humidor, to share with your friends, especially getting close to the holiday. You know, this is a great time to pick up some extra cigars and pass them along to your cigar smoking friends, or even those that are newer to smoking, which brings me back to this particular stick. This is a great cigar for a number of people. So the morning smokers, I'm one of those. I'm always on the search for the morning cigar with that cup of coffee. So this is great for that. The cigar smoker that does multiple cigars throughout the day, again, this being a milder cigar, this is great to start the day that way, or to have multiple ones throughout the day, mid-afternoon. If you're an early morning golfer, this is going to be right up your alley. Or if you're somebody who's newer to smoking, this is not going to be an overwhelming stick. The flavors, again, are more on the mild to medium side of things. And again, for the price point, you can't miss it. So there are some really cool promotions going on right now, which I'll get to at the end of this review. But for now, let's go ahead and light it up. So it is featuring this beautiful little footband here, very much in the spirit of the 4th, has the nice little American flag on there. I'm going to go with a straight cut. And I have been smoking this cigar somewhat regularly this little bit of time here. Again, in the morning time with a cup of coffee, it's great. And I do get a lot of comments from people that are either looking for more of a mild cigar to introduce people to, maybe for themselves, or maybe the wife or girlfriend that's, you know, not as used to smoking. This is, again, a really nice cigar to introduce people to. So it has that nice inviting aroma right away. You pick up a little bit of a kind of a warm sun-drenched cedar. You also get a slight spice in there. Right now it's right around the white pepper kind of note. And again, it's not really strong. It's going to be more on the mild side, especially starting out on this first third. Again, more on the mild side. You get the slight notes of the cedar, a little bit of the pepper. I also pick up traces of a earthy light, kind of a hay in the background. There's a ever so subtle sweetness that's kind of reminiscent of a honey. Again, more on the background. You definitely don't pick that up in the forefront of things. It's really just kind of an afterthought, but you do pick up a slight little sweetness on there. And then of course, if you are somebody who does the retrohale, you will pick up a little bit more of that pepper. I still pick it up as a white pepper through the retro, but just really nice. Has a easy burn line to it, a nice easy draw. Again, just an easy smoke. So I'm gonna go ahead and continue to smoke this down as per the norm and check back in for the second third. So coming back in for a little bit past the halfway point, still call it the second third. Flavors have remained fairly reminiscent to the first third. However, that pepper spice that I picked up in the beginning, that was the more of the white pepper, has definitely shifted into a green pepper. So a little bit more of a spice, but also just like a little hint of, what is the word I'm looking for? Not quite citrusy, but just has a little bit more of an oomph to it, I guess you could say, for lack of better words, right? But a little bit of that green pepper spice. Still picking up the cedar. You do pick up a bit more of a floral background versus that hay that was kind of there in the beginning. It's kind of shifted into more of that slightly floral. Still, again, it started out mild. It's gone into the medium, but still, if you were to look at medium, on the mild side of medium, not quite in the middle or definitely not towards the fuller side. Still closer to mild, but getting into more of a medium on the body itself. And again, still just really nice. There is a creaminess to the smoke itself. And it's, again, just an easy smoke. So I'm enjoying it. It has a beautiful ash on it. Construction is great. So I'm going to continue, of course, to smoke it down a little bit more. And I will check back in for the final third to talk about any different flavors as well as some of the promotions that are going on with this beautiful brick house. So getting down to the nub here on the double Connecticut brick house, had to take the band off, of course, which came off very easily. If you're somebody that removes the bands off your cigars, you should always wait till it's going a little bit because the heat from the cigar usually tends to kind of give way to the little bit of glue that's on there. So I've seen people try and take their band off before they light it and it kind of takes some of the tobacco with it. That's a total side note. But again, flavor-wise on this one, it has developed into a little bit more of a sweeter stick here in the final third, a little bit more of that honey coming through, which is really nice. Again, perfect with that morning cup of coffee, in my opinion. I'm always on the search for that great morning stick. This is definitely the way to go. That's been how I've been enjoying this cigar so far. But again, this is great for the 4th, those barbecues, friends over. It's not going to break the bank to go ahead and invest in a box of these things and, you know, pass them along to your friends. But it's also just a great go-to stick. You can change things up, pick up a couple of the Maduros, the Naturals, but definitely get your hands on some of the double Connecticut's again. Nice flavor, mild to medium throughout. Still picking up those cedar notes underlying and a little bit of the white pepper. It did have that middle time of having the green pepper in there, but now it's gone back into that white pepper and a little bit of the honey. Still pick up a little hint, very slight on the floral, but overall just a very nice stick. And again, for the price point, you cannot beat picking up multiple sticks if you, at the very least. In fact, if you visit a participating retailer, I believe it's going through the 4th of July, and if you buy 7 or more sticks, you actually get a really cool little bottle rocket lighter. Again, participating retailers, so be sure to ask your local brick and mortar if they're participating in that fun promo. Also, be sure to click on the link in the body of the bio of this video, as well as on my Instagram, CIGARVIXEN. I'll have the link for you guys. There are some really cool swag that they're giving away. There's some different contests going on. Also, be sure to post your pictures and tag 4 of your friends and use the hashtag BrickHouseForAll to be entered to win some of that really cool swag. But be sure to click that link because you're going to be entered to win, this is the best, the exclusive Culebra brick house. Again, there's going to be 3 total winners for that one, so make sure you get in there, post your entries and all that fun stuff. I believe you just have to leave your email. And again, let's show some love to Brick House for All and be sure to take advantage of that really cool swag that's going on out there. But as always, I do appreciate your time. Thanks for stopping by and hopefully enjoying a cigar with me. I'd love to see your comments and let me know if you've smoked this cigar in the past, what your thoughts were, if you plan on smoking it again, and all of that great stuff. So cheers and happy 4th.